It takes money to make money, they say. To keep up growth, China has relied on credit since the 2008 global crisis. It's led to an explosion of unregulated lending, otherwise called the sinister-sounding shadow banking. Shadow banking, unregulated lending. By definition, no one knows the scale of the problem. But estimates are debt now exceeds 200% of GDP. No wonder people are wondering, could shadow banks bring down China? This is what the government's afraid of. Captured by closed-circuit TV, these investors lost their money to a bad loan and have taken matters into their own hands, trying to get it back. Xiaohua doesn't want us to show her face. Attracted by higher interest rates than she'd ever get from a bank, she lost her mother's life savings, lending it to a shadow banker. His business collapsed and he committed suicide. Her mother still doesn't know.
I can't tell my mom. She's in her 50th with high blood pressure. She can't take such bad news. So I will try everything to fill in the hole, even if I have to borrow money from other people.
She, like many others, are enticed into the informal lending system that exists everywhere, but is particularly a problem in China because of tight state control of credit. For private companies like this card factory, loans from the state-owned banks are out of reach. The CEO, Zhou Fen, tells me that he pays an interest rate of 30%, yet it's the only way the company can grow.
We still prefer to use shadow banking as a way to get money and solve our business problems. It's efficient and quick, even though the rate is much higher than the banks.
The government knows the risk posed by this pyramid of debt and is trying to get on top of it, but it won't be easy. At the aptly named Shark Bar, I met Ah Fu, not his real name. An educator by day, shady lender by night, he charges an interest rate of up to 100% and doesn't think that the government will be able to crack down.
It's not possible to get rid of shadow banking. They can ban the very high loan rates, but not all shadow banking. It's like gambling. Although gambling is banned in China, still, many people do it.
If the whole system collapses, the best case is a government rescue which derails growth. The worst case is that it bankrupts the nation. Either way, there's a quiet menace lying just beneath the surface of China's impressive growth facade. Linda Yu, BBC News, Beijing.